Hi, I'm Jane. I'm 32 years old. I just got diagnosed 2 months ago with bipolar 2. Um, I watched an insane amount of YouTube, just kind of one because I have a YouTube addiction and it really helps with school, and two because once I started thinking that I might need help or I might need to find a psychiatrist, I thought there might be something helpful on YouTube, and I was right. There are all these video logs of other people who have kind of tracked their progress or tracked their moods and seeing what's going on with them and recognizing some of the same behaviors in myself. I've been able to kind of come to terms ahead of being diagnosed, um, which helped because I went through a period of time where I didn't know that I wanted to be medicated. I didn't know what parts of me were really me and what parts of me I might not get to keep or that might be medicated away. And that was a scary thing for me. Not knowing if maybe the mania or the hypomania, because I don't do things that are too scary or too much on the end of the spectrum. I'm hypomanic at times. But I didn't know if like all my productivity at work or all my creative energy was going to disappear when the medication started. So it took me a while to kind of come to terms with it, but the depression was too much and the panic attacks were too much. I was having a panic attack like once every morning. I would literally wake up with it and then continue to get ready for work or school, breathing through it, and just the stress on my body with the blood in my ears, like the pounding and the heart racing and the mind racing. That would last for 30 or 45 minutes, and I just couldn't do it anymore. 7 or 8 years, maybe more, maybe longer. I didn't even know what it was at first. I thought I was having a stroke or heart attack every morning. And then once I learned to live with it, I just kind of ignored it. Don't do that. If you have these things, contact somebody. There's help. I'm currently on 100 milligrams of Lamictal. That just got boosted yesterday from 50 milligrams, although I missed a dose this morning because I had to fight with a pharmacy. They didn't believe that my dosages were really being raised so soon. Not that I have anything against pharmacologists, but this particular one apparently thought she knew better. And I'm sure it's policy and procedure and all those things, and they wanted to verify with my psychiatrist, and that's fine, but I did, miss medication. And so, because I could only take one pill last night, and then none this morning, for a good 2.5 hours, I wandered around Target touching everything and admiring how pretty it all was. I filled up a shopping cart full of things I didn't need. I swear I could taste every molecule of air. I could feel like the old me coming back, and I loved it. It's an addictive feeling, but at the same time, the dread that comes with, if this is how I'm feeling now, there's about to be a drop, or there's going to be a drop. Maybe not for a couple days, maybe not for a week, but the other shoe is going to drop somewhere. The bottom is going to fall out, and that kind of started this whole panicky thing, and I can't live with that. I can't do that. It eats my soul from the inside. Having to worry about that. And even when I can forget, I'm doing things that I don't necessarily want to do. They seem like great ideas at the time, though. I did read this book that kind of helped me. It's a graphic novel. I hate comics, so it was kind of weird for me to kind of pick this book up and go, hey, I should read this. It's Marbles. I'm going to hold this for a second because for some reason my Mac has decided that even though I'm doing this, it can just shut down, and I don't even know like what just happened or what that looks like to y'all. But yeah, it's called Marbles by Ellen Forney, and she talks about pretty much the whole process of going through and being diagnosed and what that feels like. And she even talks about the struggle with, am I going to lose my creativity? Am I going to disappear? And I didn't know, like, I've always struggled with my identity to begin with because I don't really feel like I belong here. Not necessarily in this life, but just I don't know how to describe it. I never really feel like I belong. And so she kind of helped me make the decision through her writing to go find some help. So thank you, Ellen Forney, if you see this. I don't see why you would. But yeah. Oh, I'm going to try a sleeping schedule. Thank you to Roscoe. He runs a bipolar journal thing on YouTube. There's some numbers behind his username. I don't remember what they are. I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm going to try to get on a sleeping routine because apparently that's a good thing. And I used to be kind of a party girl. Gonna try to stop drinking altogether. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I would be grateful for any advice. Anything that you do that, if you're a bipolar too, that makes you feel better about things, that gives you more energy. I am taking vitamin D. They mentioned that helps with depression. I have a B vitamin complex that I can take. I just haven't started it yet. But oh no. It's just like, if you have advice, I'd like to know how to live with this productively. And I'm not under the delusion that I'm gonna cure this or that this goes away. I realize that I'll be taking some combination of something for the rest of my life. I get that. I'm not looking to cure it. I'm looking to live with it, and to live with it well, I guess, is what I'm after. And if you know me and you stumble over this little video thing, you shouldn't be surprised. But thank you. Leave me comments. I'm sorry if this is totally useless, and I'm sorry I ramble. Maybe it'll get better with time. Thank you so much. To everybody that's already been helpful. I appreciate it. Thanks.